How fascinating. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb your rest, but... Well, you have been passed out here for a number of hours, and I figured, well, you wouldn't want to miss the entire day. Oh my. Hello? You look a little bit, how would you say, run down? A night of heavy imbibing. Of course, here, let me uncloud your mind. There we are. Isn't that better? Much better. I was just studying your beautiful body paint. Oh, you don't remember putting on body paint? You must have had a lot of fun. But no, very intricate and interesting, if a little amusing. Well, whoever wrote this on you, well, they got quite a few of the runes completely wrong, but I appreciate the attempt, no matter what. And it's been so long, since these rituals were attempted. I'm sure it's been warped over time. It's the thought that counts, really. It's nice that people are still thinking of me. Oh, of course, you're completely naked. I thought that was the intent. Oh my, I've caused distress. I'm sorry. Let me summon a robe. Here you are. Something to put on to create modesty. Although I must say, the paint was very widespread. So you may want to wash yourself off in the springs of the ziggurat. Yes, we're in my temple, high above the forest below. Yes, well, get yourself acclimated, and don't worry about the paint in the water. It's completely biodegradable. Absinthe, I know, has a preference for edible paint. That is who you were with, is it not? I only say that because, well, this has his sort of, ritual written all over it. His cult are quite practical about these sort of things. Don't worry, I won't peek. Even though that feels kind of unnecessary at this point. Nothing. Yes. I'm glad you're enjoying the view. It is very beautiful. I can understand you may be a bit, off-put by speaking to me. I know when mortals talk to gods, it can be an intimidating process, but I assure you, I am nothing if not friendly. Laxamentium, god of the harvest and change. Oh, so you are familiar with me? Ah, from a farming village. That makes sense then. Yes, well that's great. Just let me know when you've cleaned yourself up. Well, there. Don't you look better already? I suppose the rest would have helped you, even if it was induced by unnatural means. Come. Let me take you for a walk around the ziggurat. I don't get guests very often, and I am very excited. Well, you see, this area used to be for terraced farming, high above, so they could have land to use, but the people who lived here were chased out during a very difficult period for all of us. Yes, but this area has been completely overtaken by the deep jungle below. However, occasionally, there are some who still come through here. The wood elves, my silly elves, beast men, occasionally the lamias, and I've seen a few humans. That's always nostalgic. Yes, they're in the habit of trying to straighten it up a bit for me, and they leave lovely offerings. I do like the semi-chaotic nature of the place, though. Being overgrown is still a form of growth, and nothing ever stays the same, so it suits me just fine as a temple, even if it's a bit difficult to get to. Yes, you can see just over there, we have some orchids that are blooming wonderfully, and, oh yes, that's my boa constrictor. Oh, isn't he friendly? I think he likes you. Huh? You don't want to get too close? Well, I suppose that's all right. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. No snapping. Yes, Oh, over here, you can see the beautiful floral arrangement that I've been working so hard on. Yes, and over there we have some wild grass growing through some cracks. Isn't it wonderful how nature persists throughout all things? Yes, what is it? The jaguar? Yes, that's a tray. Yes, a tray, my jaguar. I mean, he's not domesticated, he just kind of lazes around here. Yes, he's coming closer. Why do you look so perplexed? Or is that fear? It's been a while since I've seen other people to understand emotions, you see. Well, I doubt that a tray is going to eat you. Jaguars don't eat people, do they? Are they carnivores? I don't quite remember, you see. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. Come, look at this section of the fruits of my labor. That one's apple. Those are cherries. Those are sand melons, which I must admit were very hard to grow here. Oh, don't get too close to that. That's a pitcher plant. It's, well, it's extremely acidic and will try and eat you. Just let me pull you back. Silly. You need to be able to identify plants if you're going to survive. Oh. When did... Really? I suppose I didn't think about that. Yes, since agriculture came along, you don't really need to eat wild plants anymore. Well, you can thank me for that. Still, lots to see, lots to do. It's gorgeous around here. You know, I do recognize you after all. Not to make you feel uncomfortable, but there was a shrine, or, well, a tree on the outskirts of your village, and you have left me offerings before. Bread, I think. So, I guess you could say you are one of my followers, and I'm very happy to be helping you out. Oh, no, not near that plant either. That is a fly trap. It's still budding, but it might try and snap at your heels. Jeez. Just maybe stay close to me, and I will attempt to remember all the things that are dangerous, although it's been a bit of a while since I had to recall that. Oh well. I do so love nature. the eternal cycle, you know? Birth, death, decay leads to birth, then death, and decay leads to birth, and death, and decay. Such a round cycle, similar to the agricultural cycle. You have the season for planting your, basic crops, then a season for your nitrate-heavy crops, which will suck up the soil, get it ready for the next season. Oh. Sorry, I completely lost track of what I was talking about. The leopard? Yes, a tray. I don't know where he's gone. Don't be so nervous. He's well fed, so he probably won't get you. Jeez. I think you need to stop worrying so much. You look overworked. Just take a deep breath. Sit down for a while. The air up here is just wonderful. Yes. I'm proud that you're progressing, but I sense that maybe you were in a bit of a rut recently. There's chaos in your life right now. Something unnatural. But anxiety, change, it's all a part of growing as a person. And so while things right now might seem terrifying and out of your control, growth will occur from this, as it does with all things. Birth, death, decay, and rebirth. Now, I suggest that you get your bearings together, smarten yourself up, and get down from this high place. Go somewhere enjoyable. There's a whole wide world out there for you to see. Farewell. Feels good to have visitors. I wonder if I should have warned them about the harpy nest. No, it's probably fine. I doubt that that's going to come into any kind of issues. Right? Artwork in this video was by Densewentz, and script was by Lee. Excellent as always.